work with a gi, but it's a lot harder. You have to put a lot more effort into it with a gi on. So if he was like holding my collar on the back of my head and neck right now, it would require a lot more work. So there's a couple of ways we can go with this. We're going to hit like a Russian tie, and then we're also going to hit an elbow dip to try to snatch up a single leg. So to start off with, what I want you guys to do is, if we're here, whatever kind of grip pattern you're used to, I'm going to take my outside hand, and I'm going to reach across, and I'm going to kind of monkey grip the elbow, right? And then what I want you guys to do from here is we're going to turn our whole body away, and I'm going to kind of use the top of my forearm to bang into the back of his arm, and I'm going to pull across. If you're holding on to your collar, it's harder because they have a stronger handhold, right? Holding onto the neck is easy. So I move my neck out of the way and pull the hand usually slides off. So when we come here, you really got to put a big emphasis on bumping with that shoulder if you're holding onto your collar, okay? Not really worried about hand placement just yet. Because hand placements are relevant if you don't get this part of the technique down. So again, if we're here, right? I slide in, I get my grab. Make sure you turn your whole body with this, alright? This is great for self-defense, because what in human nature do people always grab onto in the street? Shirt or somewhere around the head, right? So if somebody grabs your head, it's second nature to do a pull-off, you're going to be a lot more likely to not get your head grabbed. Questions, comments? All right, 1, 2, 3. Takeaway, right? But it kind of depends on what your opponent does when we get to, this controlling position. Everybody gets a good look. So if they try to turn into me, I usually drop down, pin the arm to the body with my neck, and I go into my single leg. All right? It's a lot easier to do than it looks, I promise, because they kind of give it to you more than anything. So when we get our pull through, they try to turn in, I'm in. Okay? Option 2, so some people panic, not everybody's. There are 2 types of opponents. Most MMA guys have heard me say this. Stay and play and run and pray, right? So if I get to here and I get them down and they go to pull away, I go over top of the head and I get my hands together. From here, I just like to drop my weight. I'll usually kick my legs back and drop my knees to the ground and shut them down. When you do this, make sure you keep your head in their armpit. If they know how to wrestle and your face is up here, and Mike goes to hit a sit out right now, see his elbow? Yeah. I'm gonna get my face shattered by an elbow when they hit that sit out. So when we shut them down, it's very important, keep your head off to the armpit. Those are options A and B. Any questions? Very straightforward, very simple. All right, 1, 2, 3. Fortunately for us in combat sports, a lot of times guys are relatively close to the same size, even in jiu-jitsu tournaments. They have weight classes and stuff like that. So it's very abnormal to have like a 6'4" guy versus a 5'6" guy, unless he's got some issues going on. But with that said, that's not always the case in self-defense. So if somebody grabs my neck and I'm not 100% certain I can break this grip, we're just going to torque the shoulder. When you do this, please be careful with your friends, okay? Friends, you might want to loosen up your grip a little bit for drilling purposes, okay? So I'm going to take a C cup and I'm going to put our clamp and put it right on the back of the elbow, okay? So when I go to here, watch my hand. I grab the elbow. I'm going to drive it across and turn my head with it. As I do that, my right arm's coming to the leg and I'm stepping inside. So again, we're here. I turn my head as I drive the arm across. I change levels to grab here, and my head kind of goes up and under the armpit. It's also another reason it works well on taller opponents, is you're using your head like an extra arm to push them off. So again, C-clamp, turn, torque the shoulder, head, jab up. Kind of think about it as we're pushing here and turning our head. It's 3 movements at the same time. Push, turn head, outside arm grabs in, step in for your single leg. This is probably the most difficult move of the night because you got to do 3 things at the same time. Questions, comments?
Can you do that one more time?
Yep. I'm here, right? Push the elbow across. I turn my head. My inside arm's already reaching for the leg, and I'm cramming my head into their arm.
I'll say one thing.
Yeah.